anyị nọ n'ebe a ụmụnne ndị Biafra anyị nọ n'ebe a ebe ka olileanya unu dị ebe ka nzọpụta unu dị olileanya anyị dị n'ọwụwa anyanwụ nzọpụta anyị dị n'ọwụwa anyanwụ mmiri zobe zocha anwụ ga-awa ikuku kube kucha anwụ ga-awa ulukwu kube kucha anwụ ga-awa Biafra ga-adịgide wee ruo mgbe ebighị ebi Biafra ga-adịgide wee ruo mgbe ebighị ebi ụmụnne ndị Biafra anyị nọ n'ebe a ụmụnne ndị Biafra anyị nọ n'ebe a ebe ka olileanya unu dị ebe ka nzọpụta unu dị olileanya anyị dị n'ọwụwa anyanwụ nzọpụta anyị dị n'ọwụwa anyanwụ mmiri zobe zocha anwụ ga-awa ikuku kube kucha anwụ ga-awa ulukwu kube kucha anwụ ga-awa Biafra ga-adịgide wee ruo mgbe ebighị ebi Biafra ga-adịgide wee ruo mgbe ebighị ebi ikwere na Biafra 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 ikwere na Biafra wenyere m ofe aka gị elu ikwere na Biafra 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 ikwere na Biafra wenyere m ofe aka gị elu nwanne ikwere na Biafra Biafra nwe mmeri ikwere na Biafra.
Good day, my people. Good day to all. Welcome to Miro African Television. Most of you today is your first time to join us on this program. You are highly welcome to Miro African TV. Miro African TV is not an organization nor a group. Miro African Television is here to reflect a lot of things going on within Africa. Barrister, check if if there is a gadget. I'm getting myself back.
There's no gadget here. There's no gadget here.
I don't know where the problem lies. Interruption from YouTube. I don't think so. Everything. So let's continue. Please, on our midst today is our brother Barrister Michael Ogobuchi. Please, Barrister, welcome to our today's show.
Welcome back.
If you can hear me, your network is freezing. If you can hear me,
your network I can hear you.
Yeah, then repeat, please, what you just said. We didn't pick it because everything freezed.
Okay. I said it's my pleasure to be on air. Well, bless my dear people.
Thank
the
you.
Good people of Biafra.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Welcome.
Welcome.
You have a special message for us today. Or if I may ask, first of all, have Nigerian military provide your client?
As I'm talking to you this moment, the answer to your question is no. Rather, instead of responding to the application we filed in court,
the network is freezing. What is going on? If you can hear me, Barrister, your service is freezing.
Yeah, I said, like I told you the other time, that we approached a federal high court here in Abuja, Are you with me?
Yes, I'm hearing you now clear. Go ahead.
Yes, praying the court to produce our clients whose residence in Afaruku, Abia State, was invaded by the Nigerian army.
But they said that they did not step an inch into the compound of Nnamdi Kanu.
It's rather very funny and chronically unintelligent of the Nigerian army, because on the 11th, their first attempt to break in, they couldn't succeed. They said that they were, in the first place, very early in the morning, they said that they were never found around that premises. That was the media release by the chief of army staff. Sorry for the network. Network is very poor. So before 8 a.m., that's Sunday morning. I'm talking about at the time of the first invasion that failed.
Yes.
They said that they were never found anywhere around the premises. But when the pictures and the videos started coming up, started flying across social medias, they came up to say that they were actually conducting a military show of power within that premises.
Military show of power
in somebody's residence within the street of a village. Doesn't that sound funny? The same people that say that they were never found anywhere around that premises. That was what happened on Sunday. Then on the 14th, the incidents that left our client missing, left his cousin dead, left his father missing. They said that they were not there. Meanwhile, they earlier said that very morning that they found some bomb and ammunition in Nnamdi Kanu.
The service is freezing, my people. The listeners, please don't be upset.
They came out.
Please repeat again, because you said that they found bomb and ammunition and the line freeze.
Ammunition in our client's house. Then later in the day, when we started lamenting that we could no longer reach our client on phone, all the lawyers in our team, including our lead counsel, we started lamenting that we could not reach our client on phone after that very invasion. The same army that came to say that they found ammunition and bombs in his house started denying that they never entered that house.
Yeah, maybe Nigeria have the technology now to dictate things that are in people's house. You never know.
Is it not funny?
I said maybe they use technology.
Is it not funny? Now, later in the day, the video of that invasion, the video that captured the actual bombardments, the video that captured the actual terror attack on our clients came up on the social media. Then the same army then said that that they don't know the whereabouts of Nnamdi Kanu, that they didn't take him that very day. This is 3 versions of lies coming from the same source.
Under 48 hours.
Within 24 hours. So, as I'm talking to you now, we've approached a federal high court demanding that the chief of army staff should be commanded to produce our clients. In our application, in the affidavits in support of our application, we attached several videos. The videos evidencing the actual invasion of our client's compound, the pictures of the people that were dead, even animals that were found in the compound were shot dead. We filed the pictures and the videos of Nnamdi Kanu's particular room, riddled with bullets of all sizes. We also filed in evidence in support of our application the videos and pictures.
Man, this Nigerian network, sir, like you allow us to get deeper information. Can you hear me, Barrister? Barrister, can you hear me?
We also found evidence We also filed pieces of evidence showing the room of.
Oh my God, we lost everything. Wow. I hope he will be able to call back. Okay. Can you hear me, Barrister?
Loud and clear.
Okay. So, can you please proceed in
So
the evidence that you people find?
then we also filed pieces of electronic evidence in proof of our allegation that his father's room was invaded. So we also filed piece of evidence proving that his elder brother's room was invaded. All the walls heavily riddled with bullets of all sizes.
That means.
So,
did you people find, maybe, is there anything, signs of blood around that place, like to show maybe?
There were several pictures evidencing the dead people.
But within Nnamdi Kano's premises, or that within his room, is there anything like signs of blood, something like that, you know?
We presume that he was taken alive to God knows where.
Okay.
Yeah. So we presume that he was taken alive to God knows where.
Now, the governors of the Eastern region are denying that they know nothing about this invasion and these military activities in Eastern region. But the former governor of Abia State, Ojos Okano, his statement is contradicting everything. Sorry. Everything that he and the governors has meeting before they went to northern Nigeria to order or purchased, because I will use the word purchasing, because they just purchased those military into the territory, because the language. Wow, my God, what is happening? Nigerian network, please give us more room. Oh my God, this network. My people, as we wait the barrister to call back, I think the network is too bad. Let's. Barrister, because of the service, it will be better you drop the video and click on the video sign so that it will be only audio.
Your line is breaking. Your voice is breaking. Sorry.
Yes, I said due to the network problem,
Yes.
close your camera so that the audio only will serve, so that it will be clear more than uploading the video.
Okay, because I've left, I've repositioned myself. I think it's very clear now.
It's clear, but it will be
I think,
freezing because I'm getting the signal from this area on my own side that your signal is already yellow. In little time it will go to red and block. So let's remove the video. Your audio is more than enough.
Okay, it's all right.
Did you get me?
So we should use audio call.
No, use only audio, remove video call, because video call, upon the network is bad, as we are talking, it will be trying to pull, your service will try to pull the video, and the service will fall the more. But if it's only audio, it will be more better and more easier. Yes. So my listeners, don't be annoyed. We are trying to make it more easier for us. So, Barrister, can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Okay. So please continue. As you said before, you said that there is nothing like blood splitting around Nnamdi Kanu's or the father's room.
Not in the evidence that were produced.
Okay.
But the best I can tell you is that they left him missing. Of course, you know what that means. So we are demanding that the federal government of Nigeria to produce our clients. But let's talk about the legal. Let's analyze the legality or otherwise of that invasion. It is no longer news that there is a pending allegation against our clients. In other words, our client has a case to answer before a federal high court in Abuja. Our client was duly granted bail by that same court. The law is right that bail can only be revoked by that same court that granted Nnamdi Kanu bail. The federal government is merely a party to a matter pending at the federal high court. Are you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Because there is a law, we call it Administration of Criminal Justice Act. This law is what regulates criminal trials in
Hello?
federal government of Nigeria.
The line is
Are you with me?
The line is down.
But can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it's still cracking. It's cracking. I don't know what is wrong. I hope they are not trying to jam your signal.
This people can be very funny.
Yeah, there's every possibility in it.
Yes. So, like I was saying.
Yes. The line is bad.
Likewise, federal government is a party to that round. There is no
Right. So 1 minute, Barrister, if you can hear me, let me see if I will use another network to reach you. My people, it's like they are jamming the barrister's service because it's abnormal. But let me use okay. Barrister, the line is too bad. You know what, Barrister? Let me call you directly with my mobile phone. I don't know whether you can hear me, but everything has freeze again. Let me call you directly. It's no longer funny. 1 minute. Let me call you.
Hello?
Yeah, Barrister, the line. This one is more better.
Let me give you the number you will call.
Okay. Okay.
Go on Skype. Let me give you the number you will call.
Okay. Oh. Today, Nigeria want to frustrate what we want, or the message that we want to bring out, but I think our people got to bear with us. The message must surely come out. The network belongs to them, and they are trying all they can to make sure that everything remains there. But let's keep on trying. Okay.
Uns nicht bekannt. Bitte fragen Sie bei der Auskunft nach. Diese Rufnummer ist...
Barrister, this line is not going. Nigeria network, please allow us to get the information we need. Let me see. Barrister, can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
Okay. So let's try the service. Maybe they will not be able to jam this one. Go ahead, please. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, sir. Please proceed. Maybe they will not be able to tamper this one.
So,
Oh, it's still, that is real network issue. Real network problem. Well, it's frustrating, eh?
Ikwere na Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Ikwere na Biafra, wenyere m ofe aka gị elu. Ikwere na Biafra, Biafra, wenyere m ofe aka gị elu.
Can you hear me, Barrister? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, the line is still freezing. The line you gave to me on Skype is not going.
But it's very much available. we
From
we
my
can use we can use the one you called earlier.
okay.
But I can hear you very well now.
Yeah, but with time this one will freeze also. But can you continue about what you are trying to tell us? Did you get the message of Mazi Ojus or Kano?
We listened to that interview you granted.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at when you listen to that interview, common sense will inform every of his listener that man is just confused.
Okay.
He said they told him that Nnamdi Kanu flew through Malaysia to the UK, but except they are lying to him that somebody from Nnamdi Kanu's kindred told him. Can't you see how funny it is?
Yes.
But it doesn't make sense to say that Nnamdi Kanu, who is not a citizen of Malaysia, whose traveling documents are with the courts, can find his way into Malaysia. It's very laughable.
And
it's very laughable.
And does Malaysia has border with UK?
I wonder. To tell you that this man is very confused. So he's only seeking relevance. I'm not surprised because the other time, while our client was still in the prisons, Ojus Okalu visited our client. All of us went. We witnessed that discussion with our client. Our client told him point blank that he cannot drop the agitation. To our greatest surprise, this same Ojus Okalu went and granted interview that he has been able to convince our client to drop the agitation. That our client is now seeking for restructuring. So, if somebody like him, who could do that kind of a thing, comes up again to repeat himself, we that know him cannot be surprised.
But he said that the word he used, he said the jobless, useless people strolling on the street want to take power from them. Which power are they trying to protect?
You know, I remember I was following that man's trial in courts. Ojus Okalu has a criminal trial in courts. When his matter was filed, because that's what we call in law, that's what we call application to prefer a charge. That application simply means asking the court to permit the federal government to bring a criminal action against somebody. So the federal government filed such an application against Ojus Okalu. Ojus Okalu challenged that application from the High Court to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court ordered that the High Court should try him, that there are several pieces of evidence that could sustain the allegations of fraud, embezzlement of public funds, and other official criminal acts. It was on that order by the Supreme Court that the court was ready to commence with this criminal trial. That very week, this same Ojus Okalu went and joined And immediately, the trial that was supposed to be commenced against him were suspended.
Oh, okay. That means the political party is now more greater than Nigerian judicial system.
Are you getting what I just said now? So now it was dropped. This man promised his northern slave masters that he was going to convince Nnamdi Kanu to drop the Biafran agitation. That was when he went to prisons to meet him. And even that very day that he went to meet Nnamdi Kanu was putting on Biafran clothes. That very day he went to meet him in prisons, he was putting on Biafran clothes. He used Biafran clothes, flag, and colors to sew a traditional wear. And at the end of the meeting, it was very obvious that the meeting was abortive and futile. This same man went home without completing or fulfilling the task that was given to him by the APC federal government administration. He has not given up. But the good news is that we've been instructed to include his name in the case we filed at the Federal High Court. Since he says he knows the whereabouts of our clients, we are now working towards including his name as a party, together with the Chief of Army Staff. Let him come to court and say it now, since he knows his whereabouts.
Because he made it open that he's in support of the military that are killing our people on the street. Like one man that called in yesterday, the man was crying, making it known to all that please, we should help them. We outside Nigeria should come for their rescue. That these guys are kidnapping young boys, taking them to army barracks. If they take 10, maybe they see only 2. Where are the remaining? And where is their body? Nobody. Everything just go just like that. And nobody is talking. Nobody cares. And I have another thing. Is there any possibility for us to get access to one of those families that lost somebody or looking for their loved ones?
As of this morning, we learned that the army are still parading themselves around Nnamdi Kanu's compound as at a day before yesterday and yesterday. I don't know about this morning. Remember I told you that an Igbo organization called Ali Igbo Development Foundation had already filed a suit against the federal government before Honorable Justice M.A. Liman in Enugu State, praying the court to command the commander-in-chief to withdraw his troop from the southeastern part of the country. Matter court had already ordered for accelerated hearing.
Oh my God, this African network.
Ordered.
Please, can you repeat?
Where did you hear me last?
The court has ordered something and then nothing.
For accelerated hearing of that suit. And also granted us leave to effect service of the court processes on the federal government via posting same or advertising same on 2 national daily newspapers. The essence of that suit is to command the Chief of Army Staff to withdraw those killers. To withdraw those killers that are parading themselves in army in other states. Let me tell you the truth. This thing happened on the 30th of July last year, where army invaded a church, killed so many people, kidnapped so many people. I'm telling you that it was some of us that went to to Army Barrack, went to court, got a court order, went and rescued some of them from Onitsha, Onitsha barracks. Then the people that were rescued were telling us that most of them were killed at night. Were killed at night. I'm talking about people that were, he said they were about 600, that they were coming every night to pick them and kill. So that was last year. Now, the same thing is going on now in other states. And the people of Igbo, some of them are free, working in other part of the eastern country without feeling it. Some of them are abroad, they don't know what is going on. I was receiving a complaint from somebody who lives in Aba, talking about how the soldiers will come at night and kidnap people and they will never come back again. I'm talking about what is happening as I'm talking to you now. So this thing is no longer only going to courts. The Biafrans outside the country should come to our rescue. They should do everything possible to support this fight. We are going to court, but it should not end on going to courts. It should not end with approaching courts with several, because these people, they don't obey courts. They don't obey court orders. Okay, look at it now. We are talking about approaching an international courts so that these people responsible for the ongoing killing of the Igbos, Biafras, rightly put, will be prosecuted at the ICC. But let me tell you the truth. Just last week, Wednesday, the Federal Executive Council met and decided to withdraw Nigerian membership from 90 international organizations out of 321 that Nigeria is a member to. Now, they have set up a committee that will look into the withdrawal and select the 90 organizations that Nigeria will be withdrawn from.
So that they will run away from persecution, right?
Thank you. That is the essence of it. Because they know that the world is already aware of what is going on.
Yeah.
The US is aware of what is going on.
But
do you know, yes.
One thing I understand in this European Union is this. If you have signed anything, you did not withdraw yourself when there is no problem. But when you started committing crime and withdraw yourself, that is void, is unacceptable. You may file in your withdrawal letter, but they will never accept it because they will open windows. Maybe if the indigenous people will file in a case against Nigeria, they will still go after the Nigerian government. The issue is this. Our people outside, most of them are responding. Most of them are not responding. Many are even calling, demanding for accounts to pay in. I mean, for giving accounts. But I have also another way to tell them the simplest and the easiest way is as we are talking here now. Men looking at the dashboard, you will see where people are writing something that is like chatting. Under it, you will see a $sign. On that $sign, if you click on it, you may choose any amount you would like to use to support us. YouTube activated it for us, and the fund will not charge you anything. You will not be running hater-scatter, going to bank, going to somewhere. It will only demand for your credit card. You give your credit card, they will withdraw the amount you wanted to use to support. Nothing more. And the money will come directly to us through YouTube. I will thank you. I would also thank YouTube for that. As Barrister is talking now, as he's saying, we should come for their rescue. So Barrister, continue and let's keep on, see whether some people will even turn up to throw in their support.
Yes. Imagine a situation, because it was still on this your platform that we were able to call on the Biafrans in the US to intervene, to approach New York, the UN headquarters in New York, It was after we made this call on this platform. The next day, the Nigerians in the US rallied around immediately, obtained the permits,
Yes.
and quickly invaded New York. And the effect of that invasion, the effect of that rally is still ringing all over the world.
So my people, you people should continue. Don't sleep. Disrupt the activities of the embassies, the consulate, Nigerian consulate in US. Disturb them. All the offices that you know that is about human rights organization, make them to understand that they want to wipe our people out, and this, their agenda is to Islamize our people. Barrister, do you know about the bill they want to pass in Nigeria about NGOs?
Yes, let me now give you the highlight NGO.
The line is hanging a little. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
This NGO Act actually was first tried in Kaduna State by the governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm hearing you clear. Go ahead, please.
Now, that was 2016, 2015. They wanted to make laws or a law that will regulate the activities of all religion institutions. Now, when I went through, I attended a debate where
the line is freezing. The only language we can pick is when you went through. Can you hear me?
Yes.
The only thing we got from you is when you went through. Can you please repeat from there?
Okay, I went through the content of that bill when it was first sponsored by Kaduna State House of Assembly. I discovered that everything about that bill represents total Islamization of Nigeria. So I attended, I was a guest in a debate with other lawyers from the North. I was against that bill while it was still pending at the floor of Kaduna State House of Assembly. When I was arguing with them, I argued that everything about this bill is geared at Islamizing this country. Because the bill says that, and that is exactly, the bill failed in Kaduna State. Now they have brought it to the House of Representatives. And the bill has gone through first stage. That's the first reading, second reading. When it's out from the committee stage now, the next thing is third reading, and it will be given assent. Now, what does the bill say? The bill is fashioned to regulate the activities of all NGOs, basically religious institutions, particularly Christians, churches. Now, the bill says that there must be a permission granted to any preacher by the committee or the commission that will be set up to implement the content of that bill. Preach until they grant you permission. You cannot pray until they grant you license. You cannot give offering.
Barrister,
you cannot
please hold on before you continue. Do this bill focus only on Eastern region, or is it a threat to the whole entire Christianity in Nigeria?
Yes, the bill is being, we call it an act. It is a law enacted or being enacted by the National Assembly. So it applies on every part of this country.
Do you know why I asked this question? Sorry, please.
Yes.
Because many may be thinking that this Middle Africa is projecting everything that cares about the Eastern region. Now I know why I touched this area, so that you lecture our people that our sovereignty under that umbrella called Nigeria is in danger. Please continue, sir.
That is. Now, the bill, you know, in every law made by the National Assembly or by the State House of Assembly or a bylaw by local governments, there is what we call establishment section.
Yes.
That establishment section provides the establishment of a body, agency, or commission that will implement very act or law. Now, look at the politics behind this function. There will be a body that will be set up to implement this law. Now, let me tell you the truth here. This body will be headed by a northerner, a Muslim. And the principal members of this body will be Muslims. Now tell me, how can a Muslim grant you permission upon application to go and raise funds in your church? What is the rationale behind a Muslim
Please, network.
empowering a Muslim? I'm with you. I can hear you very well.
Okay, go ahead, please.
What is the rationale behind empowering a Muslim to grant or withdraw a license to preach, to operate a church? This thing does not only affect churches. This thing affects other human rights NGOs. It means that you cannot do anything as a human rights organization without consulting that very commission. This same commission is going to be headed by or spearheaded by this same government that does not have respect for human life. The bill says that you cannot pray after 8 p.m. And don't forget that by 8 p.m., Muslims are done with their prayers. Then who are the victims of this bill? The bills make you, if you preach the gospel without the license or the permission of the commission that will implement this law, you will be arrested and prosecuted. And you cannot blame the members of the rep. The number of the members of the rep from Southwest, South, and Southeast. So now tell me, since this bill represents everything against Christianity, why wouldn't the bill scale through at the House of Rep? Knowing that number emanating from the north.
Please, Barrister, if you can hear me, you can repeat where you said that the bill will scale through that is where I hear you last. Can you?
I'm saying that considering the number of members of the rep from the north, there is no way the bill will in the House of Rep, because the number of members of the House of Rep from the north are far more than in the House of Rep from South, Southeast, and Southwest.
Oh my God.
Are you with me now?
Yes.
So this bill is a complement to the military occupation of the Southeast. And let me tell you another thing. I'm going to sound a bit political.
Go ahead.
This 1st October threat that was given to the East, to the Easterners, to the Igbos in particular, people thought that it was revoked. No, it was not revoked. These people behind that quit notice went and had a meeting and changed their pattern. The original threat was to kill Igbos in the north, but they changed it and then moved down to the east and executed and are still executing that killing, which they threatened on the 1st of October. So for people that are being deceived by the so-called withdrawal of the quit notice, they are not intelligent. If you're intelligent, you will know that they changed the plan. Let me tell you the truth. I'm not lying to you. The number of people that have been killed in the Southeast now by this military occupation are more than 1,000. And the killing is still going on. The people that truly love Biafran or Biafra as a nation should not keep quiet. It doesn't end with talking and listening. You have to do something. There are things we are doing here now. Going to TV stations and talking. Do you know, one thing is that all the stations that are locally operating in this country are under the bondage of this wicked administration. There's a need to talk to Al Jazeera. There's a need to talk to CNN. There's a need to maintain this platform, this Middle African civic platform. Everything possible to cry out to make the world know that the killing is still ongoing should be done. You may be abroad, but your people are here in the East. If your people are not here, there is a relation of yours that is here in the East. You don't know whether they have been killed or not. You think that they are missing. But these people are slaughtering them in military barracks. What is their offense? Because they are asking for referendum. Is referendum a crime? This referendum we are talking about is allowed by the Constitution of Nigeria. Section 12 of the Constitution says that any law, any international,
can you hear me? Can you hear me, Barrister?
In the Constitution.
Can you hear me? Can you repeat from the quotation of the section? Because
I say that Section 12 says that any treaty, any convention made by the international community to which Nigeria is a member of, that law should become operational in Nigeria upon being domesticated.
the line is freezing again. If you can hear me, Barrister, I don't know. The line is freezing. Call had failed. Let's see if Barrister will call back. Or let me call him directly.
Yes.
Okay, Barrister, continue.
So, that section 12 makes it legal for the Article 20 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, which provides for self-determination, to become operative in Nigeria. So, for somebody to say that the activity or the activities of the IPOB is illegal, the person does not understand the provision of the Constitution. If this article has been ratified by the National Assembly, then what makes the agitation illegal? Then what makes the activities illegal? The same court that on the 1st of March this year, we approached the court says that IPOB is not a terrorist organization. I'm talking about the court of Honorable Justice Binta Nyako. That same day, the court held that IPOB is not an illegal organization. And this holding of the court, we are premised on the fact that Chapter 4 of our Constitution allows freedom of association. Once the assembly is peaceful, every member, every citizen of this country reserves the right to belong to such organization. Are you with me?
I'm with you.
So it was in the light of these provisions that the court held that the charge of illegality of IPOB should be struck out. And it was struck out. It was still on that premise that the court held that there is nothing before it that can substantiate the allegation of terrorism against our client, Nnamdi Kanu. So, on what basis did Honorable Justice Kafaraki, being the active CJ of the Federal High Court, declare IPOB a terrorist organization? Having regards to the earlier court order, which legalizes or legalizes the operation and existence of IPOB. The law is very, very obvious. Section 217 of our Constitution and Section 250 of our Constitution provides that even if there is a need for the court to revoke the bail of our client, it has to be an application before a court, either that's a court that granted him bail or a court of the same jurisdiction. And if the court decides to revoke his bail, it is not the function of the army to rearrest him. It is the function of the police to rearrest him. So there is no legality behind the invasion of the southern part of the country. I'm on the same page.
Yeah.
So, one would not be asking, what is it about the history of this country that is not negotiable? What is it about that unity? They said that Nigeria, Southern and Northern Protectorates were amalgamated in 1914. And they were telling us that Nnamdi Kanu, Awolowo, Tafawa Balewa, and the rest were the founders of the country, that they were aware of the amalgamation. For God's sake, Nnamdi Kanu was, Nnamdi Azikiwe was born in 1904. That means he was 10 years old when Nigeria was amalgamated. Awolowo was 6 years old. Tafawa Balewa was 10 years old. So, which people united us?
No.
How was it an agreement? I don't know why some people are being misled because of their lack of knowledge of history. This constitution we are operating now, when was it made? It was not made by the people. It was made by the Supreme Military Council, made up of about 7 military illiterates. In 1987, 1988, 1989, it became the 1979 Constitution with some substantive amendments. Then in 1999, that same military decree was put to 1999 Constitution, which we are still using it today. How can you say in the preamble of that same Constitution that we, the people of Nigeria, who were the people of Nigeria, was it the military illiterates that made the decree in 1977? Are you getting what I'm trying to say?
I'm getting what you're trying to say, Barrister.
Even though we want to agree that the Constitution is sacrosanct, why don't we now enforce Section 12 that made the enforceability of right to self-determination possible?
Yes, but I think that other people and other tribes should wake up now to press for that section to be implemented, because now that our religion is under threat, now that it is going to be a must before a reverend father will hold his mass, they will obtain a license or a permission to hold their mass, or before a pastor will enter his pulpit, he got to obtain a permission to do that. I think it's time that the whole tribes in Nigeria should understand that this struggle is no longer the struggle for the Biafrans alone. It's now a wake-up call to every tribe that know what he believes on, unless they want to change their religion and become Islam and become Muslims tomorrow. Oh my God.
My brother, this is a very now, that shows you and every one of us listening.
The line is not all that clear. Barrister, the line is not all that clear. If you check where you'll be able to get a little bit network, and maybe bring the phone closer to your mouth, because it's sounding as if you are standing away from the phone.
I barely hear you. Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I said the way you are sounding is as if your phone is away from you. You know?
No, it's not away from me. That's why I wanted you to call the other line.
Okay. And the other line, let me see whether I will see that. It's the same number that I'm calling. He said that it's not even assigned.
So you can call it.
Okay, let me try that one because the line is too faint and we barely hear what you are saying. Just stay tuned, my people.
Diese Rufnummer ist uns nicht bekannt.
So that the number is not. Let me call directly.
Yes.
Now I can hear you, but I don't know whether the credit will last. But continue.
So you raise a concern about other regions doing something about it.
Yes.
That is the falsehood behind the so-called unity. You will see an outsider rejoicing that people are being killed. They are all over Facebook. You see them everywhere. They are rejoicing that people are being killed in Southeast. Are these people you call your brothers?
No, I mean the Christians. I mean the Christians within Nigeria.
That's another problem. The same Christian who is a Christian, who is a Yoruba, will see you as an enemy if you are a Christian in Igbo. Some Christians are not even worried about this thing that is happening in the Southeast. Now, they are planning to launch another operation in Ogun State.
They are already there. They're already there. They are already there. Operation Crocodile something, yeah?
Crocodile smile. Now, you will see what will happen now. People in the South have to be happy. Now, tell me how we are one country. What is the difficulty in granting these people the referendum they are craving for? One man said it, a senator from Kaduna said it. He said that if the Igbos are allowed to leave this country, that Nigeria will collapse in 2 months. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
That Nigeria will collapse in 3 months. I'm talking about a northerner, a Muslim. So it's obvious we know what is going on. But is killing the people the solution? No, it's not the solution. They should sit down with them and let them agree. It was possible before, but now there are too many of them. They will tell you that it is an insult to the blood of my brother that was killed if I should relent in the agitation. They have crossed the line of no return. So my advice is this. My advice is this: we should do everything possible to stop the ongoing killing of our brothers in the southeast, because there is nothing wrong with their existence.
Yes, I believe that the solution to that thing now is this European Human Rights Court, because this thing, look, let me, my people, all the people watching this program now and the people who are going to watch it tomorrow or next, Nigeria is getting the message we are giving out from this platform. This Mirror Africa, the message we are sending out, Nigerians and Nigerian military, Nigerian government are receiving everything directly. That's why they want to pull out of all these organizations. All these organizations that will judge them tomorrow. But before they do that, it is in our duty to make sure that we raise the fund to start this case. If we before they will run away, you know, if we start the case before they run away, they will tell Nigeria, you are going nowhere. You have an open case to answer those that you killed. And they will send in experts with a lot of technology to trace where they are burying these bodies. Even though to the Nigerian military cantonment, they will ransack that place with international immunity and order to go in and search for the bodies. And I believe that most of those people that are killing them, one or two, may also come out and point finger where they are burying all these guys. Right from Enugu State to Umuahia right now, you know. The only way you may help through account, you may help through PayPal, you may help through the sign of dollar that you are seeing on your screen, where you should write something. This place that says live chat, there is a dollar sign on it. Click on it, do something. As we are talking now, do something. Or you want to become a Muslim tomorrow by force. Then you will call me here, Mr. Zebedi, I want us to go to court now. It will not work that way. We should start protecting our people before they will fall sick. Please continue, Barrister.
So, my host, I think I've been able to go to an extent. I would like to sign out at this junction so I can take care of some other things I'm doing.
Thank you, Barrister. Thank you for granting this time for us and to lecture and even teach our people, make them to understand, especially on that bill that is in House of Rep. You know?
Yeah.
But do you think that bill will pass?
If we don't do anything, that bill will pass. That was what happened in Turkey. It happened in Turkey. It was through laws. Are you getting what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
It happened in Turkey. It happened in so many countries. We've seen the history. We've read the history. If nothing is done now, it will still happen again. It is time for us to start sponsoring media chats, media release, approaching some of these top Christian countries to intervene. Countries like US. I don't trust Britain, because Britain is the one in charge of this genocide going on now. Are you getting it now? So it's high time we start approaching countries like Canada, countries like Ukraine,
Australia,
all those countries, so that they can intervene. So I believe that this platform is already a good beginning. It should be sustained. A lot of things have been achieved through this. People have been educated. Awareness has been created. People are more aware than they were before this very platform came to their knowledge. So I encourage you to continue this platform, even though it won't be easy. I know you are spending money on that. I just encourage you to do your best and make sure that this platform is sustained, because it's for the good of all of us. Thank you very much, my brother. I think I should be going at this point.
Thank you.
If anybody has a question, if there's a question, they should keep it. When I come online, we'll address it. They should ask you the question, via text message, via chat, then you put them down. When I come online, when I come on air, I will address the questions.
Thank you, Barrister. God bless you for this, and please remain safe. Please.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome,
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye for now. So, my people, you have had it all. Barrister have said it all. especially the thing that touches me most. I'm not in Nigeria, I'm outside Nigeria, but I feel for my people. They have been massacred, killed, molested, rape, and other type of thing. Now they want to pass the bill that every Christian that practices whatever in Nigeria got to obtain permission before you will say in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, you know. Whatever you want to do, you have to obtain a permission from a Muslim for you to. That means the country have automatically turned to a Muslim nation, but we can stop it. We can put stop to it. We can put stop to it when we start knowing that we are doing a little, but it's not enough. We got to do more than, or you become a Muslim nation. They are already calling themselves Muslim countries, but it's not yet legal. But when this bill is passed, you just heard it from the barrister, we need to open communication with Christian organizations all over the world, bringing such a thing to their knowledge that, look, before your eyes, they are trying to subdue our people with heavy military and pass this bill so that nobody will talk, and tomorrow it's all over. It is all over. Yes. So, I have not much to say. I have been telling my people, last time, a lot of our brothers and sisters help us by pressing the dollar sign to support what we are doing. But to support what we are doing and move ahead in a legal method to use the best legal way to push this corrupt, hatred government out of the power. You understand? I don't know. That's all I have. That's all I have. But I have said it all. The resting will remain for you people. You know, that's all I have. I will say good night. It's already late. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful day. Enjoy yourself. Somebody's trying to call. I don't know. Let me pick a call. Wonderful day. Hello. Please, can you mute your set? Somebody's trying to call. I don't know. Come on, like, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I want to speak Igbo.
Oh,
my name is Susan. I'm calling from Spain, yeah.
So Igbo,
yeah. Because no one what I'm anaghị eleba anya n'ihe anyị na-ekwu. After ihe onye Hausa dịrị kịta n'ụwa.
Yes.
O nwere lọrọ n'abalị.
Okay.
So, concerning ihe anụnwa, that is all very clear. N'abalị ka m lọrọ nlọ, ọ bụrụ na m jee Nigeria. So nke a na njezi Nigeria, ọ bụrụ na ndị amị na ha bịa surrounded everywhere. They were everywhere were surrounded by army military. So mgbe ihe ndị anụnwa na-eme, ọ dịkasị na ndị side Niger Delta ha bịa ka ha bịanyere anyị aka. Mana ịgazi ka ha bịanyere anyị aka ahụ akapshọkwa ha ndị amị anụnwa. Then nke ha akapshọziri ha yisie ha akwa and ha kọfụcha ha ncha niile. That is akụnyesha ha handcuff n'aka. Nke ha akụnyesizi ha handcuff n'aka. Then ndị niile anyị ncha niile n'ebe anwa anyị ncha niile nọ na ana. That is anọdara anyị na ana nkịtị. Anyị ncha niile nọdụ na ana nkịtị. Enwesịrị ndị handcuff chara n'ebe anwa. But to my greatest surprise, Igbo military not there. But this Igbo military, they are incapacitated because so if we're gonna have ezo. So even though I know, Hana saying any pusitana Ovike, meanwhile, no was sure to can't go if it, but has not one and super that war, na higher bottom. So that is better that I remain here. So we have as a name, we know that is a mass. Ndị hapụ amara maybe hapụ ndị a n'ụwa ga. So ihe a na zleme, I am not Jama. I woke up. So see today I have to call you. If not that I went to sleep in the morning, I would have called you before now.
Okay. Oh, my sister, thank you for calling in and thank you for giving us this revelation. They are already there. They have already occupied every corner of Eastern region, you know, and
I know they have already occupied everywhere, but they are still planning again. They are still what they will. In fact, this one they are doing, because in their revelation, it's like this one they are doing is just a minor thing. They are planning bigger thing ahead.
Yeah, you know, our politicians back home, our people normally says, where is our political elite? They don't know that all of them are already Muslims. All of them are already Muslims. Putting on a normal clothes, you think that they are with you. The day Buhari came back from this hospital trip, they were praying inside room, and pictures and videos pop up showing our brother Roger Sokorocha was practicing their normal Muslim rituals together with them. You know, all of them are already Muslim. We are short. Only God will come for our rescue. You know,
Jesus Christ.
God will come for our rescue. Anyhow, thank you for calling my sister. Thank you. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much for
listening. My sister, remain blessed. Bye bye for now.
Yeah.
So my people, Egwa Pola no Boba now Oshigo Nekwa Kagozi Saho. The problem is now spreading. It's not only for the Igbos nor the Eastern region. Now you got to pull out the cloth of your religion, hand it over to the main master that is ruling you. And if you want to come closer to it, you will need a license, a permission to come closer to it. That's all I have for you, my people. Today, nobody feel like supporting us today through YouTube. I pray that God will touch those that may choose to support us through other means. We have a Nigeria account, we have a European account, and we have what we call PayPal, and also this $ on YouTube chat that you can also use to give us $5, $10 to support what we are doing. God bless you. As you do it, you are doing it for yourself, not for me, for your people. Let's continue with our motivation song, because I don't have any other thing to add in this place. We have said it all. Any other thing is talking out of sense. God bless you.
Biafra, 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 Ikwere na Biafra, wenye mufaka genu. Adomina, Adomina, oh, Adomina, 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 oh.
Hello, the call online. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good day, sir.
Good day, my brother. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Your namesake, AGK.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, yesterday I was on transit yesterday. I'm back to my base now in Malaysia.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, please, first and foremost, I need that Nigerian account.
Okay.
So how can I get it?
I will send it to you through this WhatsApp.
Okay, okay. The first thing I want to speak on about Islamizing Nigerian. Nnamdi Kanu were saying this for a long time, even before Buhari start campaign 2015. Some people were saying it. Somebody like Sonny Madoka were saying it, and some of his friends in Lagos. I'm very, very surprised today. They thought that everything lies on Igbo people, Igbo people, Igbo people. And the people that are eating from the churches all over Nigeria are Bini and the Yorubas. When you come to kilometer from one small warehouse, from a warehouse, you get a plot. From a plot, you get kilometer 8, kilometer 10, kilometer 5. All those kilometers that are Ibadan Lagos Express Road, you know Igbo man church that are there. The whole church belongs to the West and the Bini people. And none of them have stand up for one day since all these things are going on and say no. Tunde Bakari, I will call him name. Tunde Bakari is a very good friend of El-Rufai. When El-Rufai and Obasanjo has problem, Tunde Bakari is the one that paying El-Rufai's children's school fees. I'm sure of what I'm saying. Tunde Bakari is the one that are paying school fees to El-Rufai. 2014, when Buhari were warming up, they are trying to attach Tunde Bakari to be the vice president. So if all these things are going on, people like Tunde Bakari will not talk. Person like Oyenepo will not say anything. Person like Adeboye went to Lagos after he finished his fight crusade in Ibadan Express Road. Just finish it. It's not even up to 3 hours. He went to Abuja House in UK to visit Buhari and have a handshake with him. And they are killing Christians all over Nigeria. But his own concern is to go there, to go and have handshake with Buhari, looking for oil wells, looking for money and other things. I'm very sorry for them. I'm very, very sorry for them. They thought that it's only an Igbo man will suffer all these things. It's not an only Igbo man. Once Nigerians have become like this, even in their own church, they will not even come out. Even the manager, they will not even operate it. It will be very hard for them to operate. That one is one. Two, again, about Ojus Okano. Ojus Okano is not an issue again on my own side, because it has been a failure. It has been a failure. It has one book that I read that says, who can destroy a warrior? It's only a servant can destroy a warrior, because a servant knows the secret of his master. The servant knows the secret of his master. Ojus Okano's servant has destroyed him already. He has no portfolio. All he's wanging around is to get portfolio. If he can still be on that place. What happened to his Slug Airline after everything? He lost his Slug Airline to operate in Nigeria. Campaigning, doing everything, farms in Medugri. The only little thing they left for him today, the only thing that in some newspaper and the construction company, Xerox or whatever. Ojus Okano, we contributed for Ojus Okano, the whole Igbo come out and come and defend him in the courts. When EFCC carried him, he was in prison yard. He's not even stayed up to 4 days. He started crying that Nigerians should go and work on their prison yard. And he's talking against Nnamdi Kanu has almost spent 2 years in prison yard. He will not be well for him. I said it. It will not be well for him. It will not be well for him. My brothers and sisters that are here, please, you people should stop challenging each other. Gun or no gun. That money for gun, we have a way. We have weapon of destruction being to go through judiciary. That is the only weapon of destruction. Nnamdi Kanu has never used gun for one day. He only used his mouth and the support of the crowd he used. And Nigerian is at head scattered now. Let's stop talking all these things on challenging ourselves. Let's use that time and look for something good to do, to crack our brain, bring something out. Most of us now, some like here, some most of us now, I didn't tell person not to live your life. But remember, after you make your money, after everything, no place like home. The only place you will enjoy your money is home. The only place you will enjoy your money is home. And if your home, that little thing you drop at home there, you hear say they take bomb or more tanker, destroy that your duplex or that your car you park there, you will not be happy. You know how many years you spend in abroad before you can be able to send something home for somebody to do for you. There is nothing. If your home is not good, your pocket is leaking. Your pocket is leaking. Brothers, please, let's support this movement. We have stayed too long for this thing. Let's support this movement. Let's enter into action. If na cartridge you want buy, please, that money of cartridge, can I put here? When this money complete, when nothing happen again, I didn't think that most of us will come out and speak any word again. Our brother here gives some instance. A catechist that are eating church money, use that money to train his children. And his children are vagabonds today, all over the world.
Small.
Do you understand? All over the world. To eat people's, that's why in every way, in every organization, I don't agree to be treasurer. This is the secretary. It's very hard for somebody to agree to hold public fund. Public fund is very hot. Very hot.
Okay, let me show you something. Go ahead.
Okay, public fund is very hot. Please, let's stand up wherever we are. Let's stop challenging each other. Let's do something.
You see?
Let's do something. What is that? Obasanjo.
Where the money? See
I'm no, they go that side. No, not for me.
You know,
not for me.
People with their negative thinkings, you know, you have to show them where their property lies. You know, everything is as a package here, waiting for everything to complete before we forge ahead. You know. Okay, good. All I'm saying here, I know that most of us that are speaking here from 20-something upwards, 20-something, when we ask today, how old were Obasanjo before you ruled this country? Almost 30-something years. Buhari descent 30-something years. Most of them today that are still there today has ruled this country when they on their youthful age, they have ruled this country. And they are at the age of, that's what my late father used to tell me. When he shout at me, he will say, I'm ongoing man. Oh. I'm leaving this throne for you. I'm ongoing man. I'm passing away. My generation, my own time has already gone. Oh. I have enjoyed do everything I want to do on this earth. It lies for you. Oh. These people have people that already enjoy everything and they don't want to go. And they are sitting on our own time. Our own time. Putting laws, imposing laws on leaders of tomorrow. Why the leaders of tomorrow are growing old, gray hair? You know?
Well, how old am I today? There is no way. There is no way. What can we tell our children tomorrow? We have nothing to tell to our children tomorrow. They will spit on us. They will spit on us. They will spit on us if we didn't stand up. Please, I said it last week that I'm taking 3 square meals now. I'm taking 1. I'm very serious about it. Please, whatever we are doing, let's move ahead. Support these crusades and see the outcome.
We have never tried taking Nigeria to international court. Nobody has done it. Nigerian name have not appeared. There is a time I went there when news we are flying around that they have taken Nigeria to international criminal court. I went to the website from 1918 to 2017. No Nigerian name. No Mr. A versus Nigeria. You understand? They said no, it's now Hague. Oh, you both they put their things open. I went to Hague. Everything is also open. From 18 till now, nothing. No case against Nigeria. Why can't we do it? Why can't you say that I helped? I am a partaker to that case on there that Nigeria
against Nigeria
struggling to
against Nigeria.
Against Nigeria. That is we are the one that put Nigeria in that tight corner, so that Nigeria will know the pain, what it takes before they will take somebody's life. Military will not go through judicial system. No judge will judge somebody because of the crime he committed. You will stand up, give him instant judgment, and take his life. Finishes with.
most of our brothers are not understanding. If you work in a public sector in Nigeria, you will understand what we are saying here. They were doing it through secretly. Now they have come out openly. I know 85% of what and how someone can do. I will speak their language, do everything they are doing. I haven't changed my intonation. You don't even know where I came from. I know what these people are capable to do. I know what they are capable to do. Person like Humphrey, Professor Humphrey also cannot go to Northern States today because of June 12th. But they have forgiven every other person because of that. The results that IBB asked him not to announce. He said, "They're asking me not to announce. You call people, spectators from all over the world." Well, Abiola has already won how many states? How many states remaining? That the result has already called himself. He called his killer Akin Dada to hit him. They give him house arrest. I don't want to go further there. Brothers, all I'm saying, please, let's stand up wherever we are. Let's stand up and do something. Your name will be written, even though you didn't see your name, but your name is written somewhere.
Yes.
We don't do things today, let people know what we are doing. Because when you do something and let people know what you are trying to do, you have already paid yourself, take the glory. But when you do it, nobody knows that you are the one that doing this thing. The glory will come upon you and come upon your generation. You will see your children, there will be no sick again. I'm saying this thing, it has somebody that I helped. Formerly, every 3 months, 2 months, I must send money for medicine. But since I did that thing till today, nobody has called me, send money for medicine. Send money for medicine. Thank you, my brother. Gava people your time too much. How about our barrister, Emeka says? I've been a long time, I saw him online.
Yeah, he will come online. You know, no
okay.
That, yeah.
Okay. Let's know what we are doing. Please don't forget to send me this thing.
I will do that, my brother. You said that.
Don't forget that,
right?
Give me the Nigerian own. So far, everything is still coming the same place.
Yes.
Because for now, for this week now, it will take me like 8 days to go out. So let me make call from Nigeria so they can do it there.
Okay, my brother. Thank you.
God
bless you. I will get back to you.
God bless you and your family.
You too, my brother. Bye-bye for now.
More grace to your elbow.
Greetings.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, my people, we shall call it a day. I will say thank you all for tuning in. God bless you.
Anya